Hello everyone, welcome to my channel once again. We're about to continue our adventure. So, before we continue, let's play the intro. I hope everyone is fine. On the last episode we killed our first tyrant, and right now we need to go back to the barracks. But before that we'll change the time. It's 2 o'clock, but I prefer that it be early. So, no, 4 a.m. It's almost 6 a.m. It's fine. Starting from 5 a.m. It's early day. So the monsters that spawn at night stop spawning at 5 a.m. I'm sorry for the quality of the episode of episode 2 and 3. I try to tweak the settings so we could have a little more quality. And I notice is when we turn the camera, even in the game, the, the background becomes blurred when we turn the camera, but it's not as noticeable as on the video. So I'm sorry for that. Unfortunately, I will have very big files if I try to put the settings even higher, and my internet connection is very slow. And if I do that, I will take a day or more to upload the video. Yes, my internet connection is very slow. I'm waiting for the fiber uh, where I live. It should be available this year, but not right now, unfortunately. Okay, let's continue. Enter. I don't know if we'll have a cinematic already or if we need to advance a little more. Yes, we need to advance a little more. Oh, it's right there. Let's go. Ooh, Vandam.
Commander Vandam.
Well, now, look what the cat dragged in.
Sorry we missed you last time. We could have come to meet you at HQ, you know.
Indeed. I suggested as much. Twice.
And we know how much I enjoy being told what to do. Anyway, I hear you tangled with a tyrant, way out of your league, on a training mission, no less. That was reckless, and goddamn magnificent.
Yes, Vandam. Goddamn magnificent. Vandam is very cool. So, pay attention to this story mission reward. We won a mining probe G1, two mining probes G1, and a research probe G1. I will talk about this in a few because it's on the gamepad. On the last episode, I was speaking about the image that we just got on the gamepad. But the problem is I didn't activate the mic sound when I changed it for the camera of the gamepad. So I was speaking and there wasn't sound. And when I noticed that I needed to cut a little the video, the person that was seeing that the leader of attention should notice that there was a cut, but it's because of that. I will speak of the gamepad and the probes in a few moments because we can finally start with this. Oh, over the rate save data. Save completed.
So, Commander, to what do we owe the pleasure of your visit here today?
Well, I can't just ask Nagi to do everything for me. I'd be out of a job.
Hey, I delivered you the new recruit, didn't I?
Yeah, you won the bet. Don't worry about it, all right? I'll settle up with you later. You know I'm good for it.
The bet?
I'm sure I'm needed elsewhere. If If you'll all excuse me, Commander.
Well, that wasn't obvious at all.
Huh. Look at you two. I swear, you're like two children excited about a new toy.
Look who's talking. I don't recall ever seeing you file a request to personally train a rescue before.
Is that so odd?
It is before we'd even asked her to become a blade, little Miss Stick in the Rear.
Usually I ask when I don't get your slang expressions, but something tells me to just let that one go.
Enough about that. Where are your manners, anyway? I still haven't been introduced to our new recruit here.
Commander Vandam is Blade's top officer.
In a past life, I was chief engineer on the White Whale. Same idea, basically. Someone has a problem, I fix it. You follow? Huh. Not much for conversation, are you?
So you still haven't told us why you're here. From the look of things, I'm guessing this isn't a social call.
You don't think?
No. So let's cut the crap and get down to business.
Ha! Sounds like you're learning my expressions just fine, Elma. Anyway, first we need Chatty Cathy here to choose a division and pull an assignment.
Ask about the assignment, ask about the division. But we will see everything about this, so it doesn't change.
Whoa there, Itchy Trigger. I know you're just chafing at the bit to run out there and grab the world by its tail, but you need to choose a division first. Once that's all hashed out, we can get into detail about what your first assignment's gonna be.
Pretty much everyone in New LA works for Blade, in one of several different fields. Helping to explore Mira, or to maintain order in the city, or, well, you remember Nagi's speech, right? There are 8 different fields in all, and each one has its own branch within Blade. Officially, they're called divisions. Naturally, you'll want to choose one that best suits your personality and your talents.
Let's start with the Pathfinders. Pathfinder's #1 responsibility is planting data probes, like you did on your training mission. It may not be the sexiest job, but important? You bet your ass it's important. We've only been on Mira 2 months. We don't know jack about this place. The more probes we install, the faster we can get our bearings here and give ourselves a fighting chance.
We've already detailed how important it is we expand the Frontier Nav network ASAP. So, for the time being, I'll just remind you of the highlights. It helps us keep Blade safe. It helps us keep the city safe. And most important of all, it's the key to locating the missing parts of the Lifehold and recovering the rest of the human race.
Okay, next up, Interceptors. You met Akalov and Evans, right? Irina and Gwen? This is their division. Interceptors have one main duty: protect New LA and everyone in it from the wildlife here on Mira. Right now, this is probably our busiest division. Interceptors ride shotgun for the research eggheads, they escort VIPs around, and they help any other idiots who get caught out there with their pants down.
Next are the Harriers. Remember Doug Barrett, the Skell pilot conducting the test flight with Lynn? He's part of the Harriers. If you think of the Interceptors as defense, Harriers would be New LA's offense. They specialize in preemptive strikes on clear and obvious threats. But only on clear and obvious threats. They're not meant to go out and just blast any indigen that moves.
And you got your Reclaimers. These guys are in charge of finding the other pieces of the White Whale. Among other things, that is. Including anything of ours left behind after a battle. Skell debris, weapons, personal effects. It can get a bit morbid, frankly, but it's gotta be done. Until we're up and running here on Mira, and have this place completely figured out. Everything we brought from Earth needs to be treated like it's irreplaceable. Also, the search for the Lifehold. That's mostly on the Reclaimers.
Curators. Curators are the first to scout ahead to unexplored territory, bringing back whatever samples they can get their hands on. Fruits, bugs, sticks and stones, you name it. It's not all picking berries, though. Being a curator also means being the first to encounter unknown indigens.
Next? All right, Prospectors. Prospectors do, well, prospecting. They poke around, looking for minerals, resources, and whatnot. Things we need for everyday life here. We packed all the essentials we could on the White Whale, but that won't last forever. We need to be able to replenish our water and fuel if we want to survive. And sooner or later, we're gonna have to figure out how to replace things from scratch. From the socket on a Skell's knee joint, right down to the frying pan in Lynn's kitchen. Without these guys busting their butts, we'd have no future to speak of.
Next up, Outfitters. All of our ground gear and Skell weaponry is developed in conjunction with private arms manufacturers, or AMs. Outfitters are Blade's way of supporting these AMs. They'll seek out anything that might inspire new weapon ideas, and even assist with testing new prototypes.
Finally, the Mediators. These are the folks who keep everything hunky-dory with John and Joan Q public. Any problems a civvy has, they come to Mediators. Fight with your neighbor? Mediators. Lost cat? Mediators. It's not a division for everyone. You need to be a jack of all trades, and a people person. Someone with my charming personality? Probably not the best mediator. But if you got what it takes, it's a clutch role, keeping things cool on the home front.
All right, so I think that's all 8 divisions. Any idea which one you'd like to join? Don't fret about it too much. Whichever you choose, you still have a lot of freedom in how you operate. Mediators can still get out there and mix it up, hunt indigens, whatever. And if a Harrier wants to take a break and settle an argument, that's their prerogative too. To be honest, even though it's sort of frowned upon, you can actually change your division whenever you like. So there's really no reason to stress about this. All right, you ready to choose?
Say you've ready, chose a division. Ask to explain divisions again. I already decided.
Yeah, and? We're on pins and needles here.
Confirm. We go for Reclaimers. As you can see on the window on the right, you have a little description, but the most important is at the very end. You see, division support effect, drop sensor. Areas give a melee master, interceptors ranged master. I will explain a little what the influence of the divisions is right after this. But what I wanted to say, choose your support effect. That's the most important. Don't pay attention of the description. If it says, oh, you should kill or you should defend the NLA, that doesn't matter. Really, it doesn't matter. The most important is the support effect. I prefer Reclaimers because of the drop sensor. It increases the drop rate and drop quality. Yes, their qualities. Common? I don't think it's there's uncommon. Rare, intergalactic is what in other games will be legendary. Even if it isn't exactly legendary, it's more like maybe unique. No, unique no, because the perks will change. But like I said, for me, I prefer Reclaimers. Yes.
Then it's settled?
Oh yes.
All right. Thank God that's over. By the power invested in me, yada yada, you're officially a blade.
Congrats, and welcome.
I know you're gonna do great.
Now for the job. Let's get down to brass tacks. Nelson's team has gone missing. Last contact we had, they were installing a data probe out in eastern Primordia. Then, nothing.
Nelson. Pathfinders, right?
Are we talking indigents here or what?
Your guess is as good as mine, but they did have a skell with them. You'd think they could hold their own, or at least run away.
Alright, we're on it. We'll head to their last known location and go from there.
Report whatever you find ASAP.
Of course. Let's move out.
Roger that.
Okay, storage probe. It's our reward. This will go for the gamepad. Chapter 3, Builders of a Legacy. We finally have access to the shops. Yay! Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Right now, finally, we have access to the game. So, let's start some explanations. As you can see on the menu, on the bottom, you have the division you chose, your level, your rank, and you have another bar that is Blade. The explanations that they were giving about killing monsters, defending NLA, they will give you blade points, and this is tied for the mechanical archaeology, the yellow dots on the minimap that we saw that require the different levels. Right now we are at level 1. We have access to the level 1 archaeology, mechanical, and biological. Yes, the third one is biology. So when you, for example, like I said, Pathfinders show the plant probes. If you are a Pathfinder and the Reclaimer, you obtain the same number of points when you planted the probe. If you are another division, for example Prospector, you will gain more points when you trap collectibles, but you will gain less points when you plant probes. So that's why I chose Prospectors. Reclaimers. First of all, we gain the drop sensor that is amazing. It's one. I think it's one of the best perks for general gameplay. We gain the maximum points for planting probes and discover new territories, so it's fine. And like they said, you can change your division anytime. I think we can already do that. It's here. Division activity? No. Here, as you can see, you can change division. Oh, those points, they are kinda daily rewards. I don't know exactly what it gain points. This is online, and you can at the end of each day, the division, you can get a reward in connected to that value. As you can see, you have in this case, well, Reclaimers almost got everything. The salvage ticket, as you can see on the description, is for scale. I don't think I will get any of this, at least at least until post game, because for right now, every time I get this, I will get this one if I can, because it's money. It's sold for 30,000 bits, or if I can't get there, I get this one that is 10,000. because you will need a lot of money later on the let's play. Okay, let's go. Oh, now I can show you the gamepad. Let's go. Now we have sound. As you can see, it tracks your movement when you are on the gamepad. This little symbol right here is a fast travel point. You need the gamepad for fast travel. Right now I'm playing on the Pro controller, but fast travel and I can't have access. It's on the gamepad, even if I'm playing with the Pro controller. And there's other options that are only available on the gamepad. That's one of the reasons I'm recording the gamepad. Sorry for the quality, but I can't get any higher than this. Here, if you tap the right, the upper corner, you will choose where you wanna choose the area. This is the areas of New LA. This is the different continents. You can see the names: Primordia, Oblivia, Sylvalum, Noctilum, and Cauldrus. For the moment, on this chapter, we are limited to Primordia. After this chapter, all the world will open up, and as long as you can see something, you can go there. Already, when you see it, or a little advance in the story, because you will get better at traverse the terrain later. So right now, like I said, we are on the barricades. For the moment, the only fast travel point we have is on the barricades. So we need to get more points on New LA before going outside. Okay, administrative district. Oh my god, I can't say the word. Okay, let's explore New LA to get those fast travel points and get a little experience.
Sir.
A new landmark. That yellow flash that you just saw is the information coming in. You see, you can speak with him, but he has a symbol on his head. When you pass nearby, you get the information. That's what you just saw, and it appears on the gamepad. When you say new, I'm seeing if I can show you. Right now, I don't know where that information got. For which segment, but when we see one, I'll show you. Kirsty, do this side mission. This character is very important. Not for the story, but for which unlocks, because this is a side quest chain, and the rewards are very, very good and very helpful. So let's go. It's theirs, right? Confirm. Oh good, I've been looking for you. The name's Kirsty, with a K. I'm the operation manager for Frontier Nav. Frontier Nav is what we see in the gamepad. The segments and everything, that's Frontier Nav. Nagari requested that I brief you on the whole Frontier Nav deal. Sound good? Listen. Oh, just as you saw, the little hearts above Lynn and Elma, that's affinity points. Yeah, we'll need that and a lot of those. Continue. Excellent. I like your curiosity. Always remember that Frontier Nav connects us to the land. And like the rest of Mira, it takes dedication and curiosity to really understand. So then, first lesson. There are several different types of data probes that can be installed at Frontier Nav probe placement sites. It's vital that you keep the desired application in mind because each type of probe yields different effects. What's more, placing the exact same type and grade of data probe in the neighboring sites will amplify the effects of each probe. Now, I could stand here and make you listen to a long, drawn-out explanation, but I think it's better if you just try it out one for yourself. Oh yes, Mining Probe G2, Research Probe G2, and Storage Probe. Very good. Oh yes, accept. And we'll set this mission. Remember the data probe you installed out in the East Gate plane? Yes, I remember. Good, I can see why you're on Nagi's shortlist. If you ever need to verify its exact location, just access the segment map on your common device. I'll point out a pair of placement sites in the plains past the West Gate that you can claim together on the Frontier Nav grid. Head there and install a data probe on each site, okay? But I don't want just any probes installed there. You'll need to change them to be the exact types, that's how you get the chain amplification effects. You can change the data probe's type using your common device, that's the corresponding site of the second map. If you select change probe, you can take your pick from all unused data probes you've got. You do have unused probes, right? Here, take a few mining probes just in case. They're on me, but don't go spreading tales on my generosity. Oh, don't worry, Christy. Your assignment is to travel to the two specific sites and install data probes there. Then make sure all three of your installed probes are set as mining probes. You'll figure it out. It's all much clearer in action. Perfect. Let's continue our exploration. But right before that, again on the menu, on the bottom right side, you can see found. That's our many. 52,000. That's not a lot, trust me. A little above that, you see Millennium. This is another currency. It's something that we acquire by mining. It's from the data probes that we are planting. The more data probes we have, the more Millennium we gain. It's about 20 to 30 minutes, I think, the ticks. And we will need a lot of Millennium for a lot of things. Side missions, that's the least important. The two most important is to invest in weapon factors. I will show you that in a moment when we arrive to the shops. And for creating equipment, augments, and other things. That's, I will say, the most important. So, as you remember, we planted a probe on Primordia on our first mission. So let's already put a probe so we can have some Millennium coming in while we're exploring. So let's go to the touchpad. As you can see, I didn't think it will be already available, but because we had already passed in some points of the administrative district, you see, we already have fast travel points, and each time we can touch there and we teleport, and it's kinda quick. As you saw, let's try for another place. It's true, it's quick. Let's go to the shops. As you can see now, and we are there. As you see, it's quick. First of all, this is our shopper. Let's see if you can get something for us. And if you just saw scale gear, yes, you can buy scales, and that's why we will need a lot of money. As you see, it's 268,000 for this scale. Formula, Urban and Virus are light scales, Lila and Inferno are medium, and Mastema and Enthusiast are heavy scales. But we'll see about scales when we are able to use them. So ground here, Elma, you use dual guns, ranged attack 1, okay, nothing, it's the same thing, nothing, we only gave a melee attack, it's the same perks that we have. Zers, you are at rank 2, I need you to stay on this class till rank 7. No, you don't need equipment. But Lin maybe, let's see. Oh, Gatling gun, ranged attack up. Let's go for ranged attack. This one. Purchase and equip. So now your ranged attack is at 67. Okay, and the armor you can give to everyone. X boost. This I think. Sorry. I will give to Zers because I need that his level go up, but I lose the ability to gain more class points. That's because if your level is lesser than the monster you defeat, you gain a bonus class points. If your level is higher, you gain less. So for now, we won't change anything. This I will say is the most important shop. It's not exactly a shop that we have access. Here we can, as you can see, we can level up, rank up our perks. As you can see, right now its ranged attack is increased by 10. If you do the upgrade, it will be raised by 15. But on the left side, you can see upgrade 0 of 3. So you can only do 3 upgrades on this specific piece of equipment. But right now we don't need this. I only wanted to show you. Next, this is where we will create our augments for our equipment. For example, melee attack up. You remember when I saw that those suites were good for for creating augments? As you can see on the right, muscle suit bulge. We already have 6, so we can create 3 augments. But we need a lion bone board. This we'll get from the data probes that we will plant. So right now we can create, but this is why I told you that the suits were good. The same for ranged attack. As you can see, appetizing suit tail. Both ranged attack by 30. Compared to what we have, the difference is big. Because on our equipment right now, the maximum we can get is up 1. The augment that we can create when we can is up 5. So the difference is big. This is 10. No, this is 8, 10 and 20. This one I know at the end is you will say Ranged Attack Up XX, and this is X if I'm not mistaken, but that we won't see for some time, so don't worry about that. The next thing important, but we don't have Millennium right now, is in. Oh, we got the level 2. I will explain why we got level 2. As you can see, when the weapon manufacturer leveled up, we gain access to new equipment. That's very, very good. So, when you got Millennium, that we don't have now, we can choose a manufacturer and invest Millennium on them. The maximum level that each manufacturer can achieve is 5, and we will invest all in Sakuraba Industries until we get it to level 5. That's very important, trust me. After that, it's one of those two that will unlock later. Why did we get level 2 if we didn't invest Millennium? Because we are using Sakuraba equipment on our characters, or some of them. So, because we are using Sakuraba equipment, is like making pub, I don't know. It's like publicity, and we gain points for doing combat with the equipment from a manufacturer. That's why we had enough points to level up, or how we got points already. So let's continue our little exploration very quickly. A new landmark. No, it's not yet available. There will be side missions right there, and I think Mia is already right there. Oh. Okay, don't worry about that. Okay. Now we go discover the hangar. Yippee! It's so good to not having fall damage. New landmark. This is the Skells hangar. As you can see, there's Skells here.
Have you heard?
Yeah, we gained some information. And this, another one. Everything here. So let's go for the blade tower. Because right now we will discover more about the city, and for that we need to jump. Yay! Residential district discovered. Yeah, it's level 2 or 3, yes, 2. We can't get any of those of these yellow points. Let's call them treasures, it's easier for the moment. If I'm not mistaken, there's another discovery point here, or not.
Yeah.
Another landmark. With this we are gaining experience, and as you can see on the bottom, we are gaining blade points, which is very good. And we just got our first stick from the frontier nav, if you saw on the left side, but it has already disappeared. So we are open NLA. We were unlocking the fast travel points, We are gaining experience, even if it's very little, 10. And we are gaining blade points. That's why I'm doing this. And as you can see on the right side near the mini-map, it just shows that how much points we gain for blade. You saw 30 points. I think there's one of the divisions that win 50 because their one of their traits is to discover new territories and new landmarks, I should say. But I continue to say for me reclaimers is the best. So let's continue right now. We go for the commercial district. Yeah, as you can see, this world is big, and we are only inside the new LA, and you already are seeing how much we need to run to go where we need to or where we want to go. When we start doing this on the world, you will see how big it is. When we're starting to explore the world, that is something that we'll do maybe on the next episode, starting already. You will see how much big this game is. Okay, there's another landmark here. Right here. Downtown. I really love this game. And we have side missions. We can accept them because it will be good.
Now what?
What am I going to do? This can't be all the parts. Yes. Hello, welcome. Have a seat right here. I mean, if you want to sit down. No espresso or lattes today, I'm afraid. We're sold out. Yes, that's it. So sad. Complain or compromise? Yeah, I compromise. Oh, wow. You're being really nice about this. But no, I mean, you took the time to come here and why not? So you deserve to drink what you really want. Hey, are you good with machines or by any chance? You certainly seem good with machines. Just, you know, otherwise, so maybe? Confirm, I'm good with machines. I knew it. Sometimes you can just tell. I'm a complete basket case when it comes to mechanical stuff. Well, and most other stuff actually. Anyway, the owner just got this new espresso machine and it seems that I've somehow managed to break it. It should be okay once I get the right parts, but finding them has been a nightmare. I don't suppose you might know where I could find 3 heat-proof fine access pipes, do you? And we got a new normal mission. Except we won't set it because it's for gathering materials. Oh gosh, I'm glad I asked it. As soon as that machine is up and running, I'll fix you and the tasty latte you've never had. I mean it. Okay, you can change your missions right here. You have the list of the missions that you are available. You have a limit. I think it's 20 or it's 10. I'm not certain, but I think it's 20. So you can't accept more than that. We will not accept all the side missions right now. Okay. Another landmark discovered, and right here we have one more. Let's just see. No. As I thought I can get anything. Next landmark. And it's... we will level up the last one for the commercial district and now industrial district. We already have one. The west gate, I think when we arrive at to New LA. But if not, it's right here in the front. Yeah, I think we already have it. Yes, we already have it. We already have it as a fast travel point, as you can see. and it's almost, I think we have two or three, no, three more to get. It will be even easier going this way.
Am I right?
You will come to some of these places on the story, but you won't take the discovery all the points on the if you only play the story.
Can't believe it.
So I'm already doing this because it will be much easier after to fast travel to these points very quickly, and as you saw, the fast travel in this game is quick. And the last fast travel point and landmark that you should discover is right here. It's the hangar. Yes, Outfitters test hangar. Okay. I think we'll end the episode here. It's already very big. We just go for the administrative district. I think I should starting calling the barricades district, because administrative, I don't know why, is I almost bite my tongue saying that. So we'll end our episode here. See you guys next time. Zers out.